Hi, hello, and welcome back to another video, you guys. My name is Ashley. I am going to be talking all things coming out. Yes, coming out. Alright, so I wrote notes down on my phone because I just don't want it to get all over the place, even though I already know that I will. Like, literally, all my videos take forever to edit because I literally just talk so much and then I have to edit everything down. So I'm going to try not to do that, but I feel like it's gonna get there because I feel like this is a topic that I am very, very passionate about, and I just feel like I don't know, like I don't know all the right things to say all the time either. So I just say what I feel and what comes from the heart. So we'll just see how it all comes out. But I don't know what I'm going to title this. When I initially thought about it and I talked to my sister about it, I was just like, I envisioned the title of How Many Times Do We Have to Come Out? And I feel strongly about naming it that just because I feel like, okay, no, you know what? That's what we're calling it. We're calling it How Many Times Do We Have to Come Out? If you don't know, I am a lesbian. My family, friends, all know that. It's nothing that I hide or I keep in secret, but it's just like the more people you know and you start to develop relationships with as you get older, that's something that might not come up right away, you know? So it's just like, I feel like people sometimes think that people in the LGBTQ plus community should have to continuously come out and come out and come out. And it's just, it really blows my mind that that's a thing, because I guess still in society, it's this whole narrative of straight until proven gay type of mentality. So backstory on my coming out. I came out when I was 16 years old. So I did the whole, like, very, in my experience, it's not always traumatic, but I had a very traumatic coming out story, experience. Like, I came out to my parents. My parents are both very just traditional thinking. My mom, like, grew up in the church, and then she brought us up in the church. My dad wasn't like the avid churchgoer, but he was very much like believed in the kind of Western views of like Christianity, you know, things like that. So they weren't very forward thinking in sexuality and things like that. So coming out to them was extremely hard. It was traumatic. I don't really want to go too into detail just because I feel like my parents and I have come a really long way, and I in no way want them to feel sad, or just, I don't want to take anything away from our experience and our growth by airing out the details of what happened. But it was very much traumatic, and it was a growing experience for myself and my parents. So it was just, it was a lot to say the least. And I feel like I had friends that their parents kind of took it a little, I don't want to say easier, but they had very different experiences, and their parents were very welcoming and just like, okay, like, figure it out, we're on this journey with you type of thing. So that was hard in itself as well. Also very feminine presenting, so it's not like off of rip you just know that I'm a lesbian, right? But that's not my issue. I'm gonna say that right there. That's not my issue. Just because I don't, and I'm gonna put the quotations, look gay, because I've gotten that a million times, doesn't mean I have to just come out every time I meet someone. You know what I mean? Because I did that. I did the whole coming out. It was hard. I worked through it. I feel like I wouldn't want to have any other experience, although it wasn't my ideal experience. I feel like I learned a lot about myself during that time. I was able to really grow mentally and just really experience things through my own lens. My friends that I had at the time, either they were a part of the community or they were hardcore allies. Like, I didn't lose any friends, which was really nice because of the kind of experience that I had with my parents. So I couldn't imagine if I dealt with that with my parents and then I lost friends like along with that. I feel like that would have probably been like very devastating. I feel like I would have gotten through it because I feel like I'm a strong person, but that just really helped that I had some really dope friends. That's where I'm like, you know, we have this whole like national coming out day, right? And the reason for that is because a lot of people share a similar experience to me, or they have a happier experience, but it's still something, it's like a weight off your shoulders when you can muster up the courage to live in your truth no matter what the people around you think. It is very rewarding, and it's also just like very empowering. So we have a national coming out day for a reason, and it's not national coming out days, it's national coming out day because, you know, that time is special, and I don't feel like we need to just keep beating it to a pulp. You know what I mean? That was a very morbid, I don't know why that was the analogy I came up with. Anyway, so you know when like you first meet someone and it's the whole exchange and you're like, hi, how are you? My name is Ashley. Hi, my name is so-and-so. All that jazz. You know what I mean? And then you start to build on that relationship, and then maybe it comes up like, are you dating anyone? Why don't you have a man? And then I usually stop them there and say, well, I'm into women. I'm a lesbian. And then they get like upset. They're like, a lesbian? Why didn't you tell me? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm telling you now. And they're like, oh, were you afraid I wasn't gonna accept you? Why wouldn't you just tell me that? And I'm like, oh, so what you thought I should have done was, hi, my name is Ashley and I'm a lesbian. I don't expect you to come out and say, hi, I'm so-and-so and I'm straight. Hi, I'm so-and-so and I'm bi. Hi, I'm so-and-so and I'm... First of all, good for you, okay? Whatever you like is cool. Like, it doesn't have to be this huge thing. And I don't just walk down the street like with lesbian plattered on my forehead. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's who I am. I'm not ashamed of it at all. I love the person I've become, the woman I've grown into. You know what I mean? I just feel like people expect you to just like say it like when you first meet them, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I don't know if anybody else has this same experience. If you do, let me know in the comments down below. But I'm just like, yo, like that's not how it works. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I said before, it's almost that like people assume you're straight until they prove that you're gay. Like, it's this little like dirty little secret, and it's like, no, it's just who I am. But when I'm first meeting someone, it's, hey, how you doing? My name is Ashley. That's all you get until I deem you worthy of knowing more about me. You know what I mean? Because while we're at it, let's just talk about energies. Like, I'm an energy person, so I already don't let a lot of people in my space because I feel like energy transfers. You know what I mean? And if you are like got all this negative energy, or you're just not vibing, I can't be around you. Yeah. Anyway, I say all that to say we are all beautiful human beings, and we are just all living life and experiencing things just like everyone else. So don't make it seem like it's just this dirty little secret that someone has to tell you, or they're hiding things from you. Because no, maybe they just want to get to know you before they start telling you personal things about their life, or maybe they are afraid. Maybe they aren't comfortable, you know, telling you certain things about them. And when they do, make them feel comfortable. Make them feel like everything's cool, not like it's something they should have told you from jump, or something that they were trying to hide from you. Just make those conversations a little more more comfortable or normal. Let's normalize people just being human. It's nothing that someone has to continuously say every time they meet someone, because it's just who they are. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you have similar experiences or have any questions, comment me in the comment section. I hope you guys are feeling all the love in your life and you feel safe in whatever space you're in. Until next time, bye.